here. So, your dog won't come when called. Something trainers hear daily. Between that and walking on leash, if your dog can do those two things, you're going to have a pretty smooth life. But the only problem is, even pet dog owners who think their dogs come when called do not come when called, at least with 100% frequency, or even 90% frequency. The dogs generally come when they want to. So there's a few issues here. One, people don't train a recall. They just kind of start saying, come here, and hope the dogs figure it out. So we want to look at how to train that properly. I want to show you Bitzy here in the opening stages of learning, and then kind of move forward to what it looks like later. And then even later in her board and train, we might do some stuff showing you what it looks like when it's totally done. The first things I want you to consider is, what is a recall? Firstly, your dog will come to you. Secondly, your dog will sit in front of you. Thirdly, your dog will allow you to grab their collar and then reward them with praise, food, or whatever you're rewarding them with. Why grab the collar? Question. The reason we do that is because what's the point of a recall? Obviously, you want to be able to control your dog, so you grab their collar, one, to get them used to you grabbing their collar, leashing them up, maybe at the dog park, maybe you're off leash at another park. Secondly, having the dog's collar grabbed is one of the leading causes of dog bites here in America. So dogs get collar shy. You'll even see Bitzy in some of the videos. She will tuck away. She'll do some of that nonsense. And the reason dogs do that is because they're often manhandled by their collar. But here we just want it to precede the reward. So if I'm going to give a food reward or a pet, I want her to know that, boom, grab the collar, something good's coming, rather than, boom, grab the collar, pull me all over the place. I also like to reward with more freedom, so calling them and letting them go have fun again. The other side of that coin is that you have to teach them what it is. Then you have to teach them that if they come to you, it's advantageous, and if not, they're going to come to you anyway. They will just be, not as fun. They won't get the reward or whatever, or they'll get the correction or whatever it might be. But anyway, so watch here with me and Bitzy. In the first few clips, she doesn't know recall really at all. So you see her kind of stick to the place board, and then, I have to guide her into the position. And then she starts to get it after that. So watch, and I'll let you know what's going on when it's going on.
Bitzy.
So in order to get her to come, you're going to see me load up my body language. I'm going to crouch down. I'm going to move backwards. These are my major lures.
Yes.
It, of course, fails because she's so committed to her place, so I then use the leash to guide her.
Yes.
Now the second repetition, she gets what I'm asking for now. So again, load up, guide her, and now you've got the collar grab, which you see she kind of shies away from. So she hasn't had experience with that, or she's had bad experience with that. But I hang in there and I reward her, and then we go right back to the activity.
Sit. No. Sit. Yes. Place. Yes. Bitzy, come.
So the third repetition, I want to have the leash in my hand just to make sure she's perfect. She is. We move forward. So we're using a few components. We've got a food reward, but not a food lure. We've got our body language to guide her, which is crouching down, backing forward, backing up. And then we have the leash there in case of emergency, or if she seems like she's not getting it.
So you saw me teach with a lot of body language, which is very easy for dogs. People don't know that. They can always get impressed by hand signals. But a dog can learn hand signals and body language in a matter of moments. So it's important with recall, especially since your dog's not always looking at you, to do it when they're not looking at you and not ready for it. I'm not loading them up. So here's just a couple clips where my wife was sitting around singing some 90s hits to our baby. And I decided, hey, now's a good time to see how Bitzy's recall looks when she's not paying attention, she's not necessarily ready for it, and she's not looking at me. So transferring body language to voice and vice versa, we have to have them both there for the training to be totally solid. So you'll see me look almost stiff and wooden on purpose, because I want to see if she can hear my voice, and if she can respond to my voice. So check it out.
Running jams for a while, but I don't run long.
These next clips are outside of normal training times, so don't get too lost in my wife's angelic voice. Instead, notice I give a verbal command, Bitzy freezes because she's a little confused, so I then follow up with the easy and familiar body language hand signal. Then she's successful. In the next clip, you'll see the next step of the progression. So here you watch me walk over. She's not necessarily paying attention, but I just give one verbal command, and boom, she hits her mark. I grab the collar and reward. So here's Bitzy. We got her doing a stay. We got a dog right over there barking at her incessantly. Just seeing how her commands are coming. Bitzy, come! Yes! Stay! You can probably hear the dog barking. It's always barking over there. It's crazy. Bitzy, come! Yes, 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 yes! Good girl. Bitzy, come! Yes, 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 yes! Good girl. Good job. Grab that collar. Bitzy, come! Yes, yes, yes! Good girl. Come on, come on, come on. Yay! Good girl. Good job.
So that's it. Seems easy, right? Pay attention to the videos, guys. There's a lot of little details. There's a lot of things you can learn by watching and by hearing what I'm saying. So try to comb through it once or twice. Share it with a friend if it's good. But keep in mind, this is an essential command if you ever want your dog to be off leash. I'd also like to note that I did do some e-collar work with her. It wasn't really essential to her training. It was mostly done with food rewards. I just kind of baked in that extra layer, so we'll do e-collar training another time. I've got lots of short videos up on that. I'd like to do some more complete ones. But the next step, as you've taught your dog the verbal, you've taught your dog the body language, is to start testing it and proofing it against real-world distractions. So you'll see me proof it against another dog. You'll see me do a scent distraction. If you've got a beagle or something like that, you know how difficult that can be. And then I also show you a clip here of her running from distance out in the open world. So don't joke around with this command. This is what's going to save your dog's life someday. So take it seriously, put in the work, or send him to a great trainer like myself or someone else in the International Association of Canine Professionals. That's it, guys. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment. Anything you can do to get the word out to other people. Anything we can do to help other people help their dogs is something I want to do. So please do that. If you have any questions, shoot me an email personally. Write it in the comments. I try to respond to everything. So if you have any questions as you're working with your dog, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Thank you.
I take it all back.